Alright, Jim Chan. But you haven't done one of these yet. Alright, so anyways, you got the testicles down here. And then you got that little ball right there. This thing is the bladder right here. This thing right here is the vas deferens, or the ductus deferens. So if you find the little thing that loops around, vas deferens or ductus deferens. Let's see here. You got the bladder. So this is going to be a ureter. Goes to the bladder. Would come from the kidney if it was still connected. If you see, it's all good. You see this like fatty tissue right here on top of the kidney. That's going to be an adrenal gland or suprarenal gland. Kidney. You got the spleen. It's pretty big. Greater omentum. Move that out of the way. Well, besides greater omentum, you're going to have the stomach right here. It's going to be that it attaches to. Stomach turns into the duodenum right here, which is this portion. Now, these guys are tough on the cats. This right here is the pancreas. It's just this fatty tissue. It's real flat. It's like almost paper thin. Like you can't even see it on the other side. But that is the pancreas in the cats. Then, you know, you got the duodenum, which turns into the jejunum. Jejunum I don't really think will be on there because it's kind of hard to differentiate. But if you kind of like follow it around, basically there's the colon. So find this portion. This is where the ileum becomes the cecum, and the ascending colon comes up over here. It's across the transverse mesocolon, and then the descending colon, which turns into the rectum and goes out the poop chute. And butt scratcher. So then you got the liver right here, which is just all these lobes and everything. On most of the cats, this is right here is going to be the gallbladder. Most of the cats is going to be a lot greener in color. Then you got the cystic duct, which comes off it. Then the common bile duct right here. Then the hepatic duct is going to be this little guy right here that connects to make the common bile duct. Hepatic duct. Move out of the way, you got the diaphragms, it's right on top of the liver. Then you got the lungs. It talks about the pleura and stuff on that, but you can't tell the difference between the visceral and parietal pleura. Just these are the lungs. This is the heart. If you see a heart that's opened up, then you just know that it's got the 2 atrium, 2 ventricles. That's about it that you can really see on the cats. Maybe the pericardial sac might be pinned right here, maybe. You got the let's see here, the superior vena cava. Inferior vena cava would be under that, of course, which splits up into the brachiocephalic veins, and then it turns into subclavian veins right here. You're gonna have the right brachiocephalic artery coming right off the ascending aorta, the aortic arch, which comes over here, which splits up into the subclavian artery, and then the right carotid artery, which will go up here. And then you're going to have the left common carotid artery right here coming off the aorta, which goes up, which you'll also find right here, it looks like. Subclavian artery right here, of course, underneath it. And then other than that, it's not too bad. You got like the trachea. This one doesn't really have the larynx. The larynx should be further up in there. Just look on the internet for like the digastric muscles, which should be right here. And then the sternothyroid, which would be right in there, but you can't see it. And then the omohyoid, which is going to be right up in here. But look those up on the internet. You got some foam right here. That's pretty much it. I mean, you might have like some like renal vein and renal artery. Sometimes on like the descending aorta, you might be able to find, like right here, this is going to be the inferior mesenteric artery, because you know that's the one that goes to the descending colon, because the inferior mesenteric artery is the one that gets pooped on. Then the superior mesenteric artery would be right above that. The celiac trunk, I don't think you'd see in this cat, but it'd be more superior to that, which would be up in here, which go send stuff to the stomach and stuff, but you can't really see. The gastric artery is too low, but just know those three, like celiac trunk, superior mesenteric, inferior mesenteric, just in case you see it on the descending aorta. And if you can find the testicular artery or vein, Make sure you know those two. That's kind of hard to find. I think this actually might be a testicular artery right here. If it doesn't go to the bladder. Here's the bladder. Urethra will go that way. I think so. I think this is probably a testicular artery. Yep. I think that's about it.
About it for a cat?